Well, good morning. I bet that's inspirational nomad. How are you today? Fuel is 3.20 a gallon in the Fort Walton Destin area today. It is unreal, and I know it's going to go higher and higher. But the weather's good. That's one thing. Thank you for the thumbs up. I appreciate it. What a day, what a day, what a day. Just got out of the gym. All fresh and clean for the day. I need to condition my hair today. Had a few sales yesterday on auction stuff. The girls get getting a place to live, and she picked up some furniture from me. Yay! So that was great because that gives me more room in that one storage. And I gotta get it sold anyway if I do the next auctions. I really need to, but I don't know if I can do it. Just depends how that money flies. Sales have been terrible slow. Yeah, I figured the fuel was going to keep going up because again, keep your tank full as much as you possibly can. Because you don't know what it's going to be like tomorrow. It is unreal. Busy, busy today. Today is Sunday. And it is so busy. Man, here's a guy on a bicycle riding up asking a guy for money. That's horrible. I had some scary guy come up to me yesterday walking all around my car, and they just stand there. And that's really creepy. Boy, oh boy, that's sounding beefy, didn't it? That's sure a good looking Jeep, man. You enjoy it?
Yeah, for the most part, especially here in Florida.
Yeah.
Take the top off, or I can just take the two front pieces off, leave the back.
I know a guy that builds the door carts for that right here locally.
Just the door, what?
Door carts.
Cart?
Yeah, where you take your doors off and set them in them. Yeah. And he's making them hand over fist. And I got a friend of mine, she got the Jeep truck thing.
Right.
And she special ordered it with all this special stuff. And And then she got a really neat red, white, and blue grill thing
Right.
that's really cool. And she got the cobalt blue metallic.
Yeah.
Man, is it good looking? And I said, so how do you like it? She says, man, I just love it. And she says, I hardly ever take the doors, and have them on.
Right.
Says, I just leave them at home and I'll drive it all over the place.
Yeah.
She just absolutely loves it. Just got it this month.
These are fun vehicles. It depends on how much time you have. If you don't have a lot of time to keep messing around with the doors and stuff, or you find yourself in a situation where it's like, oh, it's not supposed to rain, you take the top off, and then next thing you know, it rains.
Yeah, we get 5-minute car wash rains up here all the time. Yeah, it's sure cute though.
Yeah,
You're welcome. Looks like a Lone Star Jeep. It's got those stars on the wheels, like they do in Texas. And it's white. He's got the whole top. He could take the whole top off of the thing. It's a real nice top, though. It's even got an automatic windshield wiper in the back. He sure loves it. He says a lot of times it's a problem because he'll take the top off or whatever, and then all of a sudden it rains, and if he takes the doors off, then it's a problem. He said you gotta have a lot of time if you own one of these, because you gotta change the vehicle a lot because of the weather. But he really likes it. It looks really new too. I liked the Jeep Grand Cherokees. I thought they were really neat, and I tried to get one for a couple of years. And I guess I'm probably glad I didn't get one, because all the people I knew that had them had terrible engine problems, and they're really hard to work on. At that time, Chrysler was making them. I don't know who's doing them now. It might still be Chrysler, but they were. I leased a brand new one from Enterprise Rent-A-Car for a few weeks, and I didn't like it. It wasn't comfortable at all. It was set up nice, but it just wasn't comfortable to drive. For a brand new Jeep, I thought it would be so much more. But I did like the way it was set up, cosmetically inside and outside, and all the doodads and everything. But it had some weird, like an EcoBoost engine or something, where it shuts off when you're driving, and then it turns back on and all that stuff. And I don't like those at all. You'd be buying a starter in no time. You can bypass them and stuff to keep them from doing that, but I hated that when it did that. I mean, it's just scary when you're driving a car and all of a sudden it stops. Like we were driving through a parking lot, and then, all of a sudden it stopped, and it was like really creepy. I liked the old muscle cars, so you always heard them. You could always hear your engine. When the newer cars came out, you couldn't even hear the engine. So you always knew if your car was running. You could hear that engine. And I like the multi-belt drive, because if one belt breaks and the engine still runs. Now everything's like one belt drive. One belt breaks, it all dies. Or burns up in real short order. Lovely day in the neighborhood. So much work to do. Oh my gosh, I'm pushing against time. Need sales, need sales. that was a beefy grill on that Toyota Tundra there. Wow. I bet that didn't come with that. It looks nifty with the cattle grill, too. Watch this beefy sucker go by. Mustang, that's what that is. I'm no great fan of Mustangs, but this thing is beefy. Gee whiz. Kentucky. I do like those taillights though, where they riffle like that. That's hot. Blue Mustang. That car behind him looks like a steady car. Huh. I saw a law enforcement vehicle yesterday that pulled somebody over and then let them go, just like that, in the parking lot. And it was a black SUV, and it didn't have anything on the side. Some of them have that invisible sheriff sign on them. This one didn't have anything on the side. That was really wild. So you better be careful when you're driving, because they're using totally unmarked cars now. I know 2 of the sheriffs in town that drive unmarked. And I know a lot of sheriffs in the town, in the county. But I know their vehicles. And there's a couple of them that are unmarked, but I haven't seen that one. They get a lot of that from drug repos. They just impound it and the state gets it.